Hello, it's NY Hunter, and if you take a look over there, you will see the box of Studio Series from Transformers the movie, Ultra Magnus. And look over here, here he is, the big guy himself. And yeah, there's been a lot of talk about him. I've had him for a couple weeks, just haven't had time to really look at him yet with you guys. But offhand, I really love his look. He is bulked up. He looks in a lot of ways, and maybe in this video too, like his width or chest area is too big, too wide, maybe too bulked up. But in hand, personally, he looks really good. Actually, give me one moment. Yeah, he looks really good. You don't see that it's that wide or out of place, and just in hand, it looks great. Let's go back to the box. All right, and as you can see, a nice huge box here. I can't put it on the turntable right now because it's so big, but a really nice picture of him in front of the shuttle blasting at Decepticons, trying to escape Autobot City after the great battle. So that's one side. If we go to the other side, you'll see the 43 steps of transformation. It actually flies by and feels a lot faster than it is. Of course, it comes with the Matrix as well, some blast effects. You can put some Autobots inside here and on top as well as auto carrier he is. And of course, he's got the missiles also. I'll put some images at the end of the using the blast effects. But the blast effects are in here, and they're not that different from any others that you might have seen. So I'm just going to leave them there. And then from this side, you see his face as he's blasting away. And then from here, you also see a nice stance of him blasting away as well. On the top, the shuttle that they escaped on, yeah, they lost 3/4 of the shuttle, right? And as they said in the movie, could have been 4/4. So they'll take it. But anyway, that's about it for the box. Let's get into the character. All right, and here he is, Ultra Magnus, in all his glory, standing right here in front of us. If you can just take a look, the rear or the back looks really a lot like, really, really good looking and like the cartoon. Nice detail there. Nice, I don't know if you can tell from here, but not silver and not blue, but the blasters are like a silverish blue or a grayish blue, and that's really cool as well. Let's see, yeah, as far as his stance and the detail goes, really nice as well. Not too much waffling, as you can see, maybe a hole here or there. And then when you do get him, this area is like the biggest hole, I think. There is a piece of cardboard that's stuck in there. So I guess to hold its shape and not let too much pressure compress either side when it's in the box. But in any case, really cool. Something I'm going to show you right away is the Matrix chamber, just like the cartoon. You just open it really quickly, and there you go. So it's a gimmick, and you do see the springs, which a lot of people, or some people I would say, don't like, but the character is good. Yeah, once again, I guess we'll just cut to the chase and get to some transformation. That's where a lot of the comments from me will come in. One really nice comment is you see the see-throughness there, and it's because they do have light piping here. And I don't know, let's take a look if you can see the light piping of the eyes as I hold it here. It's really nice. Bluish, but glassy, and yeah, really good. And one thing is, this Ultra Magnus, as you probably already know, does not have a little Optimus Prime that goes inside as another figure, or a Minimus Ambus if you're familiar with IDW, and I think it was Titan's Return. But yeah, no little character to go inside there either. He is Ultra Magnus. He is only Ultra Magnus, and he transforms into a car carrier. All right, let's move on. All right, and here we are once again with Ultra Magnus, and we're gonna start transforming him. Really awesome look, by the way. If you agree, I don't know if you will, but take a look and you'll see. Once again, a lot of people say he's a bit too wide here, and I don't think that's true. Especially when you stand him uh, at an angle, or he really looks good. And the only thing that I'll complain about is this: he has no stiffness or no support for his arms, so you can't really do a lot of cooler poses with him, say like this, and then you see the gap in there too. But yeah, because there's just no support here, and that's my biggest complaint, I think, over anything else. I think that's my biggest complaint. Let me see, I'm going to lower this a little bit. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right, so moving onward, we're going to take the weapons off of him and take a quick look at those. And you'll see, once again, can you tell it's not really blue and it's not really silver or gray? It's kind of like a bluish silver, even a little bit of purple, in fact, if you take a look. So it's really nice. That's the first thing I saw in the box when I took it out. I was like, whoa, that's a different color than I'm used to. So yeah, and then of course the missiles, we'll take those off as well. They'll be going in another spot in vehicle mode. All right, and then from here, we'll start transforming him. One thing that I will say now, and you'll see me do it later, is even though there's no little prime on the inside, I do take the cab out, and I'll explain why as we go on. Okay, so first, let's straighten everything out. We'll need them straight later. Okay, and then we'll take these little, I guess, supports to keep the folding nature of the shoulders together, and yeah, to keep him more solid. So we'll take these off, just flipping them up like this. And then you'll see we can start expanding him, but we won't do it all quite yet. We'll move this out a little bit so we can open up these panels here, like so. And actually, you may or may not want to do this now, but you can unfold this and snap these two into place here. And you've heard the snap, right? A lot of people that I know have had some wear and tear already here. And you will see, when I show you the back, there's a little wear and tear here, and a little wear and tear here. I don't think it'll get worse than that. I'm hoping not. But yeah, it's something to look at. I was going to try to shave it down a little bit, but I just think we'll just live with it and see what happens. So anyway, now that we've got these parts flipped out, now we're going to flip the body here up, like so. And then you'll see that the smokestacks are here, and then the back part, or the front part of the trailer, is here. But this is where I start deviating from a lot of people, I think. So this is flipped up, and then we're going to also flip this up, like so. And then that will form the cab. But take a look here. So the wheels are here for the back of the cab, and you have to flip them later. You have to flip them up. And the only place you can grab is either putting your thumb down here and flipping outward, or grabbing the wheels and pulling. And because they're held together with these little silver nails, I'm a bit worried about that. I don't know the longevity of how long that is going to last. So what I do is I grab down here and I lift up, because that's what you have to do anyway. As you see from here, there's a slide and it goes up and down. And so you lift up, and then you can pop the whole cab out. Some people will tell you not to, and some people will say, do what you want. And I say, do what you want. Because once you pop this out, like I said, take a closer look. The wheels have these silver nails in them. And then when you are ready to flip them out, you have to fold them outward. And so I find it better to take this whole bottom part out where I can grab the wheels stronger. After I flip them out a little bit, I stick my fingers in there and I flip out the whole piece. So let's take a look and we'll see how that works. All right, so first things first though, you've got the cab out. Let's start building it. So first thing is this has been flipped down some, and this head will go inside here and underneath, and it just kind of hangs out under there for the whole time in truck mode. So now from here we'll fold this up and we'll fold the smokestacks out. All right, and then these will just stay here as well. Okay, so here let's start folding this apart. So we've got, oh yeah, one more thing. So this was folded from the back. It was like this, right? Hopefully that's clear. And then we fold it down and it just settles on the top of his head, just like that. And like I said, his head stays down here and just sets and just stays there throughout the vehicle mode. But now we're going to flip this up. We're going to flip this up, and those are the sides. And then we're going to flip this up and unfold the cab here. And then that's going to come together and make the box. But when we do that, we're going to flip the wheels down from here, like so. And it's a little clicky, a little stiff, but it works. Just make sure you give it space and flip it out. And then this part here will come on top and finish off the box. So fold this upward, and then you can see how it all goes together. Then you just have to work the tabs and put them all together. And you just got to make sure that this is high enough and you're folding it down with it a little bit raised. Can you see that? So the pins here, they show and they are a bit raised, and you need to do that to get all the tabs in correctly. So now we'll start folding in the tabs on the sides. Like so. That's one. Fold this side. That's two, or almost two. Okay, a little bit higher. And you may have to play with this. And then the front of the cab, and keep those front wheels down. They do like to pop up. And then put these in here and this in here, and it should square up nicely. And then finally, like I said, the head just stays down here. So it has a little zigzag shape, so you can just fold it and rest it here, and it should stay. And this is the part, once again, that I was talking about right here with the wheels. With it inside the body, you can't flip it out any safe way. Pretty soon those nails are going to wear out. So I have it out here. I flip it up a little, and then I can grab more of my thumb underneath, and it feels much more sturdy. You see from this side, the pins don't go very deep. So once they're, broken, that's it. And Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus in the G1 era had that happen a lot. Didn't happen to mine, but my brother also had an Optimus Prime, and his wheel fell off. Couldn't put it back on. So anyway, that's the cab. And that's ready to go. And as you can see, the head is down here and it doesn't touch. So we have good a good height of the cab. Really nice looking. All right, so now we'll put this over here and we'll continue to work on the trailer. Once we've gotten that part out, the cab part, we're going to flip this around so it's upside down and facing this way. And then we're going to fold this up into that crevice you see there. And then we're going to fold this up into the crevice you see there. And this takes a little doing because you got to fold that part in, and it's pretty tight. And then now, let's start with the legs. We'll fold this in, and one thing that I sometimes forget, so I like to do early, is we'll flip out the wheels. You can see there's a little height there. So we'll fold it down, and then we'll flip it down. And then in case you didn't see before on the video, this area was higher. Now we've brought it down so it'll roll and give it some height. Okay, once again, we're on this side. It's up, you see. And then we're going to flip it down. And then we're going to move it down. So now it's flush. And the wheels are actually giving the trailer some more height. All right. Now let's flip the sides. You pull out a little bit and you flip up like so, just like the original G1. And it is pretty strong. Out and up. See? Okay. And then for later, you can flip this up and move this forward. It may slide down and you may have to do it again, but at least you have it now. Okay, and this part is a little tricky and a little difficult. Back here, these knee joints, you have to actually compress them upward a little bit. So he's a little bit shorter. So what you got to do is bend it all the way back like this, and then fold it up, but you do it so the leg becomes shorter. Let's see if I can do that in one smooth motion here, because it's pretty tough. It's pretty tight. All right, so I'll hold here, and yeah, you can take this off too for now. We'll put that in later. But grip as well as you can, and then push that upward so the leg gets shorter. This is like the hardest part, I think, for me. All right, so you can see that if we put the leg back down, it's just that much shorter because it's folded upward a bit. So we'll do it again from here. Fold it all the way back, and then fold it upward with a good grip on the upper part of the thigh. And then there, it's shorter. Whew. And now let's link the legs together with this tab over here. And once we have, now we can actually fold these parts up too to solidify the trailer more. And then these tabs go right into here, like so. If you don't fold the legs up correctly, they will not meet and it will not be stable. So that's what we got so far. We can also fold this down now and snap that into place right there. All right, now the arms. We're going to extend them out like so. And then we're going to put, I usually like doing the hands first, right? I forgot this time. We're going to open this like so. And we're going to flip this down and then close things up. So that's how that is. We'll do the same thing over here. Open this door, slide this down, close that. But hey, it's not long enough. So let's roll this up. Roll this up. And then we're going to actually flip. We're going to flip this down like so. And then do the same thing over here. See, no support, but all right, we're going to get rid of this now anyway. And we're going to flip. This. Now it's a bit stuck, but yeah, oh man, shouldn't have done that. But anyway, usually you'd want to take care of that a little bit lighter. But anyway, we've got this like this, and then we'll take these side tabs here and fold those in for more stability. Okay, yeah, everything's tougher on camera. Apologies. But then we're going to now lift this whole part up and this part up and have them meet in the middle. All right. And then once again, now we've got room to put these arms together. See the big tab there? Like so. And then the little white tabs here that don't hold very well, we're going to put those together too. And you got to keep these straight in order to do that. And right now they like to collapse a little bit. Oh, one thing, it will not match up until you do this. There's a flap here that you've got to get out. See the tab there? Just use your thumb and flip that out to the front. Same thing over here. See? All right, now it'll match up. There. Okay. And then once you have that, we're almost done. When we got this together, and then we're going to, it likes to come apart though, but we're going to use this now and put that into the tabs here and keep that, or hopefully lend some stability there. See that? And then, yeah, so these tabs together don't like to stay together as much as I would like. So I just got to keep on working them. See that tab there in the middle? Work that one. And then especially the front ones, the white ones up here, they don't like to stay together very long. So keep pressing that together. And then on the sides, flip these down. A little bit of camouflage for the hole that's left there. All right. And then finally, yeah, get this straightened out. The more straight you have them, the longer these will stay together. But now, we will take this and fold this up and to the front, like so. And then you see the tab there already. Just link that up here. Okay. And then same on the other side. Link that up on this side. Okay. And the tabs, I must admit, don't like to stay together that well for me. But hopefully your mileage may vary. And then finally, we'll put the cab back on. So we've got them like this. And then we'll just put them back in like so. Oops. Like so, I said, like so. There. And then, yep, so he's got enough distance in the cab so he can turn. He can do his rounds. He can defeat Decepticons. And then with the missiles, we're going to put these missiles back on. One on this side. I'll show you the port on the other side when we get there. But this one goes over here. And it's this port on that side that we used. And we'll put that here. All right. And then what they like to do for the guns is they say to just put them here and here. And so I don't think that's a bad look, actually. So I've been doing that, and it's not so bad. I just put that right here. If you need a place to carry your weapons, it does look all right there. And then this flipped up on me, so we'll flip it back down. But yeah, like so. And they attach just fine. So, but yeah, that is the vehicle mode now. Let's raise this up a little. And like I said, the cab does turn, you can see. So, and yeah, I guess all in all, it's a very good look. It was a bit wonky and a little bit unbalanced to transform because the arms are so long. And some people do it laying down at a table. Some people do it standing up. But this is the way I do it, at least in front of the camera. But what's nice is the cab is part of him. Like I said, these tabs are killing me. They just don't stay together for me. I really have to press them in and hold them in for a little while. before they stay together, and then they'll stay together for a little bit. But yeah, other than that, like I said, a very good look all the way around. Yep, I don't want to knock anything down over there, so we'll just view here. And yeah, when you transform him back into a robot, you'll want to take a spudger to this part. At least if you ask me, there are always two wells stuck over here, so that's something to say too. But other than that, really good. You can flip these down. You can put some more Autobots in there, and they do hit the ground. And you can take these clips or tabs off and move this back down, so you can put some cars and roll them up top. But yeah, this was a little bit difficult this time, huh? But yeah, all in all, he does look good, and I think is an awesome representation of Ultra Magnus. All right, and that's about it. Let me see. Yeah, we'll put him on the turntable. All right, so he did fit on the table, and he does roll. He's very good looking, if you ask me. Like I said, in truck mode, he looks as clean and as crisp as you can look, I would think. Yeah, as a car carrier, he works well. And as Ultra Magnus himself, he's big. Yeah, a little bit unwieldy, as you saw during the transformation. But still a very, very awesome representation of Ultra Magnus, and the best one we've ever gotten, if you ask me. So very cool, very good stuff. And look at that cab too. It came out of him. It was a part of him, and it exists without a little Optimus Prime. But yeah, that's about it. Let's come over here for a second. This is it. We're gonna talk about this now. So Ultra Magnus, once again, as you saw, he was a little bit tough to transform, mainly because of the arms and being in front of the camera. You don't see how I do it, but my arms are stretched around the camera, so makes it a little more difficult. But he is a very, very nice version of Ultra Magnus, and in robot form or even in vehicle mode, it looks really good. Yeah, if there's one tip I want to leave you with, it's just those wheels here. Like I said, don't wear out those pins. They worry me a bit. But other than that, really nice. Just really good. All right, that's it. This is NY Hunter, and please like, please subscribe. If there's anything that you'd like to comment on, please do. I love chatting with you guys. And once again, just be well. We'll chat again real soon. Bye-bye now.